They are away. You'd expect Alex Slenning to try to boss this race around with a PR 20 seconds better than anyone else in the field. And right off the bat, Slenning going to the front on the outside. Next to him on the inside is Matthew Carmody from Notre Dame. Carmody looking to be the second Fighting Irish winner here at the U20 Championships after Danny Kilray won the 10,000 last night. Carmody on the inside, Slenning on the outside. Slenning was the Oregon State cross-country champion, also a state champ in the 1500 in high school. His brother Nick Slenning runs at Pacific. Carmody still leads them with Ben Nibbelink in second, Slenning in third, Cash Kunkel up into a good spot as well. Look at Slenning move right to the front, trying to stay out of traffic, but he is once again clipped a bit by Cash Kunkel of Incarnate Word and Frankie Romano of Eastern Illinois. Here they come to the water jump for the first time with Matthew Carmody still in front, Alex Slenning on the outside. They're both over clean. Carmody, Romano, and Slenning, your top three. Nibbelink is there as well. Kunkel sits in fifth. Romano, a combination you don't hear all that often. He was a high school wrestler to go along with running distance at Edwardsville, Illinois. 12th in the 800 outdoors as a high school senior. Third in the Ohio Valley Conference Championship in the steeple this year, and he sits in second place representing Eastern Illinois. Good student as well. He's a major in computer science and math. Don't get many easy classes when you major in computer science and math. 71 seconds on the last lap, inside of 6 to go. It's Romano in the blue, Carmody in the Notre Dame white along the rail, and Slenning with that purple W from Washington, basically even over the barrier. See, Slenning, each time they get to the water jump, tries to accelerate, make sure he doesn't get caught up in anybody else's miscues. And he's happy to drop back a bit. He's sitting in third once again behind Romano and Carmody. Frankie Romano's taken over first, Carmody and Slenning in second and third. Then it's Nibbelink and Harders in fourth and fifth.
I can't even tell you their number.
So a lot of those top seeds starting to show their form. They have put a little gap in between Harders in fifth and Kunkel in sixth. Kabbara in seventh also has been just slightly gapped as Kunkel tries to eat that deficit back up, and he does attach himself as the caboose of this lead pack. With 5 laps to go, Alex Slenning's moved into the first place spot. You wonder when he decides to stomp on the gas pedal and pick up the pace. Slenning at the water barrier for the third time is up and over cleanly. Alex Slenning out of Portland, Oregon, but eschewed the Oregon neon and the college day in Eugene to go run for the purple of Washington instead. With 4 laps left, it's Slenning, followed by Nibbelink, Romano, and Harders. Carmody's been dropped back to 5th. Nibbelink starting to gap Romano just slightly. There's a little bit of daylight there. Slenning and Nibbelink trying to pull away. I feel like Romano sensed that and he's shut that gap right back down. Nibbelink, who's sitting there in second place, 6-time All-State in high school. Tuscarora High School, well known for being a good track school. They generally produce a lot of very good teams at Penn Relays each year. Alex Slenning with pedigree as one of the top steeplers in the country and one of the top freshman steeplers for sure. Looking good. He's led the last couple of laps. And with just 100 meters until he'll hear 3 laps to go, he continues to lead. Nibbelink second, Romano third, with work to do to get back into the top 2 and earn one of those top 2 spots and a chance to go to the Pan Am U20 Championships. By the way, you can find it at USATF.tv. The dedicated shot put feed, women's shot put, is through 3 rounds. So they're in a quick break here as they trim the field from the original 12 down to 8. Patience Marshall is the leader ahead of Tedriana Britt in second, Ebony Whitted in third, Shelby Bigsby in fourth, and Amanda Shar in fifth. Ben Nibbelink has moved into the lead inside of 3 laps to go. The Virginia Tech freshman just ahead of Slenning, who's running in second. Pace is slowed just slightly. They were running 71s. They ran to 73 on the last lap. But it's been enough for Nibbelink and Slenning to put a big gap in ahead of Romano, who's in third. Harder's in fourth, Carmody in fifth. Been a clean run so far for both Nibbelink and Slenning. Haven't had any of the barriers, haven't had any issues with the water. 2 laps remain, and Nibbelink in the lead. A small upset. Nibbelink's PR 30 seconds off of Slenning's. Romano and Carmody battling for third and fourth, with Kabbara hanging around for fifth. You wonder here if Slenning's playing possum. Is he allowing Nibbelink to do the work and thinking about turning it on in the back half? How about that rather intense coaching from Matt Carmody's coach off to the sideline, urging Carmody to close the gap down as he's into third. There goes Slenning with 600 meters to go. Alex Slenning has stepped on the gas just a bit and surged back in front of Nibbelink. The penultimate time through the water barrier. Slenning clean. And he has put a gap between him and Nibbelink. Nibbelink still with plenty of breathing room for second. Top 2 represent the U.S. and Costa Rica. Here's the bell for Slenning. He allowed Nibbelink to do the lead work on laps 4 and 5, and now he's left Nibbelink in his rear view on lap 7. Mission accomplished so far for Nibbelink as well. For these two, they just need to get around cleanly on this last lap, and they'll represent Team USA at the Pan Am U20 Championships. Look at the difference between Slenning, Nibbelink, and then the third place runner Matthew Carmody from Notre Dame. One more time through the water. One last dangerous leap. If you're Slenning here, you can be conservative. You have the big lead. You have some energy left as well. Slenning, easily clean. Nibbelink, he goes conservative. He's clean as well. Just one barrier left. Slenning and Nibbelink. Alex Slenning clears the final hurdle. And up over the final barrier goes Nibbelink as well. Slenning looks over his shoulder, puts an exclamation point on a super freshman season with the USATF U20 National Championship in the steeple. Benjamin Nibbelink takes second. He earns a spot at the Pan Am U20 Championship as well. Here's Carmody of Notre Dame bringing it home for third. 9:04.57 for Slenning, 9:07.66 for Nibbelink. That's a PR. 9:16.20 for Carmody, also a PR. Frankie Romano takes fourth, 9:24.20. Here's Munir Kabbara finishing fifth. Charles Harders is sixth. Seventh for Kyle Mastin. Daniel Vo Jr. takes eighth. And here's Sadio Fenner bringing home a ninth place finish. Cash Kunkel started really strong, had a tough finish, He'll finish in 10th place. Joshua Winsor in 11th. 69-second final lap for Alex Slenning. He wins in 9:04.57 to take his first national championship. Remember Slenning's name as you head to next college season. Has the ability and the talent base to really contend, be one of the elite steeplers in the country over the next couple of years at the college level. 9:04.57 for Slenning, 9:07.66 for Nibbelink, 9:16.20 for Matthew Carmody, and it was Romano in 4th, Kabbara in 5th, Harders in 6th, Kyle Mastin in 7th, Daniel Vo Jr. in 8th, Sadio Fenner in 9th, Kunkel in 10th, and Joshua Winsor rounding out the field in 11th.